John Slicker here with head coach Billi Godsey. Coach, you guys are coming off a 71-67 win over Manhattan, but after the game you were openly a little bit frustrated with the team's performance. What were some of the things you took from that win against the Jaspers?
I think that we needed to get back to the basics. We needed to watch some film, and we needed to look at the way that we approached the game and the way that we handled a little bit of adversity. All the credit to Manhattan. They came out, played hard, and they really wanted to get the win, so they fought from beginning to end. But I don't think that we approached the game correctly mentally, talent aside. I thought we got in our own way a little bit, and we became a little bit different from the team that we had shown all year. So, we had to get back, sit down, talk about it, and look at some of the things that we needed to fix just off the court, character-wise, instead of, basketball-wise.
How would you grade the team's energy heading into that game against Manhattan?
I don't think we were where we were needed to be energy-wise. We were very, very far from it, and I think that contributed to our performance that day.
Joy finished with 12 points, 13 rebounds, but she didn't seem to have a great game overall. She had over 5 turnovers. What were your thoughts on her performance?
Not her best showing at all. And again, I thought she needed to get back to being basic and doing some of the things that she had been doing before. So, we sat down, we talked. We watched some of the film of the things that she was doing where she was pressing a little bit in transition rather than making the good decisions that she had made prior to kick it ahead to shooters if they were open and then to take it if she had the advantage. So, again, not her best performance, but, Joy's a great player. She's young and she's learning, and she's had a great week of practice heading back into the day.
Manhattan seemed to have that give-and-go scrap going for quite a while in the first half where she just dived through the paint and then get a layup. What was the problem guarding that play and her getting into the paint so easily?
I just thought we didn't sit down to guard anybody. We didn't take pride in our individual one-on-one defense, and it didn't contribute well to our man-to-man or our overall entire team defense. So I just thought we got away from making that a focus. We were more focused on what we were doing on the offensive end, which has been kind of a little bit of a problem for us the entire season so far. So really trying to lock in and understanding that this part of the year is very much about defense, and we have to make it a priority.
Tamika Martinez finished with 27 points, but 17 of them came in the first half. She had 5 3-pointers, but in the second half was a little bit more of a struggle for her. What did Manhattan switch up defensively to maybe keep her in check?
I think teams always do a good job on her, and Manhattan did a good job of knowing where she was and not leaving her open. Where in the first half they kind of left her a little bit in the zone, and she was able to knock down some wide open shots. So I think they did a much better job of making sure they knew exactly where she was and getting a hand in her face.
Alicia Powell had a phenomenal game, career high 9 assists she finished with. What were your thoughts on her performance?
I thought Alicia did a good job moving the ball, mainly in the first half against Manhattan. I think she didn't do the same in the second half. She kind of penetrated a little bit too deep and got herself out of sorts just because of some of the changes they did defensively. So, I really thought that all around, all of us could have done a lot better. I would like to see her double that from 8 assists in the first half and double it for the entire game rather than just finishing with 9. But I think she's had a good week of practice as well, and she understands exactly where she needs to get her teammates the ball and getting back to making better passes.
Cassie Rangers was playing great the past couple of games, knocked down 4 3-point field goals over the past 2 games, playing more minutes. What can you say about her rise and what that can mean for this team?
I think Cassidy's a great basketball player, really, really good shooter, and for her to get in and get some confidence and knock down a few shots over the last few games, I think she's getting right into the rhythm of where she needs to be for us at this point in the season. Again, would have loved for it to happen earlier, but her stepping up and her having that type of confidence, and her on the defensive side of the ball, she's really stepped up that part of her game where she's really helping us, communicating and defending anybody on the court. So, I'm happy that she's really kind of turning the corner for us, and it's really at the right time as we need another person coming off the bench going forward.
Sabrina Gerardor has been struggling a little bit lately. Played only 7 minutes against Manhattan. She's missed, I think, her past 8 shots from the floor. What's maybe bugging her on the court?
Again, I think she's pressing a little bit, which I think has become a problem for all of us, where teams are really working hard to try to stop some of the things that we're doing. So we've kind of gotten into a mode of, I have to get the shot, I have to get the shot. So she's been really trying to overthink it and overplay it. She's gotten in the gym, she's watched some of her film where she was knocking down shots earlier, and she's just trying to get back to just playing in a little bit more of a calm manner. Again, I think she was just really trying to, I have to make this bucket, which put her in a little bit of a tight spot, but hopefully that shakes off today.
Now today you guys played the Monmouth Hawks. Last time you played them, you beat them 86-77, but the game was a little bit closer than it should have been. The Stars had to come back in and really save that one for the Gales. Looking at the tape, what are you looking for the team to improve this time around?
I think that was a big learning experience for our group, and I would hope that our starters are ready to go out and play just as hard as they did last time we played Monmouth, and really get out and and push the tempo and play to our pace so that we can get our reserves in a little bit more. And I would hope that, the girls off the bench are a lot more ready and understand what we need to do to continue to play team basketball once they get in and play together.
Joy had 21 points last time against Monmouth, and we mentioned she struggled against Manhattan. What, in your mind, does she need to do mentally to get ready for this game to have another big game against the Hawks?
I think she needs to get back to pushing the ball in transition and relaxing a little bit and making the right decision. So again, if she has the advantage, taking it one-on-one, and if not, making the great passes that she's made all year to her shooters on the wing. She is what leads our break. She makes us be able to go, that we don't have to wait for a guard to push it, that our four who gets our most rebounds can get up, get a rebound, and push us in transition. So she just needs to get back to making the better decisions that she made earlier in the year.
If you're looking to stop one player on this Monmouth team, who's that player today?
Oh, man. I think we need to stop all of them. I think the way that we've been playing, we really need to get back to playing team defense and stopping all of them. We need to sit down, keep everybody in front of us, and we need to make sure that we don't let any of them go off because all of them, have the potential to be able to do so.
Sarah English had 19 points, 10 rebounds, double-double last time against you guys in the paint. What's the key to be limiting her today?
I think we're going to do a little bit differently and try to trap her a little bit better when she gets the ball on the block. And, again, individual man-to-man defense, we have to push her off the block, not let her get position, and we have to make each one of their players work for every basket they get.
Now, the next game is Sunday, and that's going to be a rematch at Ryder at the Heinz Center. How do you make sure the team doesn't overlook this game in anticipation for the big rematch against the Bronx when they come tomorrow?
We haven't even mentioned Ryder at this point. We need to understand, and we've made it clear to them that we have to understand that it's about the next game up. So we've talked a lot about Monmouth, obviously, and every single day is about us getting back to where we were playing and playing the opponent that's right ahead of us. So I would think that they're not looking ahead of this game. I would hope that they're not looking ahead of this game, but we'll see once 4:30 comes.
A win today was a new program record for conference wins. It'd be your 14th of the year. What are the keys to victory to set that program record today?
Again, I think energy, obviously, which has been consistent for us, a key to win. I think just getting back to the type of basketball we were playing in the beginning of the year, a team-style basketball where we were making a ton of assists, making the extra pass, finding open shooters, rather than kind of tensing up and getting away from what we were doing before, and just playing together. Energy, playing together, and controlling the boards defensively, really getting after it on the defensive end and making that a priority for us.
All right, Coach, good luck today.
Thank you.